would come second in a race against themselves. It's Jono and Ben at 10.
Hello, welcome along to Jono and Ben at 10.
Before we start the show properly tonight, we must pay our respects to Home and Away, who are no longer with TV3.
Yes, R.I.P. Alpha, R.I.P. Irene, R.I.P. Don't know any other characters' names.
Pour out some SPF40 for our fallen homies, guys.
I love this. How has Home and Away been lost, but our crappy show is allowed to continue?
Because nobody knows we're down here. That's the thing. What?
Shh. Someone's coming. Duck.
Lights.
There's someone making TV down here. I'll get you if you're making TV down here. Oh, we are in receivership. What do you think you're doing? Besides, that money's coming out of my clothing allowance. Bloody youth TV, you selfish little pricks. No one watches you anyway. Who gives a shit about Ted and Brian or whatever their names are? Christ. Bullshit.
Close call.
That was close.
And of course, big news this week, Game of Thrones gets a brand new cast member with the arrival of Will and Kate's royal baby.
Don't really know if that's how it works, but anyway.
how it works,
Don't
don't
worry
worry.
about the present, New Zealand, because John Key, he's got it sorted.
It's not a buzzy bee, is it?
No. We're giving him Kim.com. See you later.
Oh, boom! Nice one, John Kesey. Nailed it, bro. And I agree with him 100%. I reckon Kim.com will make an excellent present.
Once upon a time, there was a friendly hobbit named Kimbo and an angry ogre, the Prime Minister. And all the files were encrypted so the GCSB couldn't see them, and they were safe forever and ever and ever. The end.
Now, of course, the media are camped outside the hospital like it's some big sporting
Oh,
event.
it's like an ESPN event. From the womb to your living room. Bringing you all the contraction action. Push by push, blow by blow.
But why should the
Our
media...
coverage will not be aborted. Boo to that. This is terrible.
Why should the media get all of the fun, eh?
Why should they get all the fun? That's why we asked ourselves this week. My God, what did you just say? We went out to test it out.
Today we got Prince Williams.
Hello, Governor.
Don't do an accent, mate. Sorry. And we're going to give everyone the royal treatment today. Kate, our baby has arrived. It's here. They've been packed. A couple. Where's your photo? It's our clinic. That's my dog. Don't try and run away from it. Don't try and run away.
Okay. We gotta get them out of here. And as if that sketch wasn't enough of a fitting tribute.
It wasn't at all a tribute, let's be honest.
No, but we're gonna do something big, aren't we, New Zealand? We're gonna light up famous, iconic landmarks.
Yes, and if you're an arsonist watching this right now, we need to be very clear on the message. We're just talking about chucking a torch on the LP bottle, mate. Nothing special.
Yeah, exactly. And anyway, this week, another big news, a whole party was started just for Pākehā.
He is David Ruck. It is the Pākehā party, and it's caused quite a bit of a stir today from anger and bemusement.
Now, time to look at the polls. The Pākehā Party is polling very well in the South Island region. Mainly talkback listeners, fans of Jono Pryor's radio show. People with cars as their profile picture on Facebook. Back to you guys in the studio, Mike and Hillary.
Anyway, we sent Guy Williams along this week to see what the Pākehā party was all about.
Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Guy aho.
G'day, mate.
I start all my interviews like that.
Excellent.
So what do Māori have that we don't have?
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
You're kidding, they own the land.
Sorry, I should have introduced the crew. How rude of me. This is Tane on camera, Hohepa on sound, Paola does lights, we've got Fetu on other camera, and Otahi over there. I don't really know what he does, he's just in a gang or something. And what made you originally decide to start the party?
It was a bit of a kind of a joke between a mate of mine and myself, and before I knew it, the thing was exploding, and then of course it started to be pointed at racists. Yeah.
I don't think you're a racist, I just think you're an idiot.
That's what a lot of people are saying, but not all of them, bro. Not all of them.
What are the ones who are saying you're not an idiot are saying?
They are saying, go you good.
Sorry, Otahi, could you just cut that out for a second, mate? Stop doing that. Cheers, mate. Sorry about that. What are you fighting for? Like, you go, we should have a protest almost. We should be like, what do we want? Rhythm. So what do you say to all those critics out there who say, this guy's a white trash cracker?
I say 50.
That's not even the critics, that's just me. What do you say to me?
50,000 likes in 3 days, mate.
David, thank you very much for talking to me.
Excellent.
So that went well, eh, guys? Guys? Sorry about that, guys.
Guy Williams, please tell me you patched things up with our crew.
We're all patched up now, mate.
Oh, shit, I missed.
Okay, maybe not that patched up.
Time for this week's Jono versus Ben.
Scissors v rock. Rock wins. Jono v Ben. Who wins?
Now this week we're revamping New Zealand reality shows.
Yes, because sadly the X Factor is going to be finishing soon.
We're going to have nothing to talk about.
What are we going to do? How are we going to fill the 22 minutes of this crappy program? I don't know. And what makes me even sadder is watching Might Attend Dream Home.
Oh, it is a sad show, isn't it?
Oh, geez, so sad. You're never going to get that hour of your life back.
But anyway, with the X Factor going away shortly, I decided to make my own version.
From plunkets around the country they came, with some performances we'll never forget, and some performers we did. This is Baby X Factor. It's been a long day for our judges, as they struggle to agree on who to send through to the next round.
If I see one more baby with a ukulele.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is an absolute classic, and you've butchered it.
That was probably a bit pitchy for me.
The last of our contestants is a solo mother of 3.
I've been wanting this for whole life.
And what's your name, sweetheart?
Sienna.
Well, Sienna, let's see what you've got.
Baba, black sheep, have you anywhere? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
Yes, Sienna, 3 bags full of absolute shit. That was terrible. Get out of my face.
Keep going. Yeah!
Next week, more drama on the Baby X Factor stage.
Humpty Dumpty had a great...
Not as big a fall as your career, mate.
And our contestants struggle with the rigors of booty camp.
You call these booties? You need to work harder. All of you.
Next time on Baby X Factor.
I think what she's trying to say is it blows.
That was the worst exploitation of preschoolers since Cassie got eliminated from X Factor.
The act that received the fewest votes and is leaving the competition tonight is Cassie.
Tell you what, Cassie being voted off instead of Whenua is just another crushing loss for the Pakeha party.
Time for our version of X Factor, and we call it the next actor. Let's have a look. Today we're at McDonald's where our next actor is Stan Walker.
Yeah, Stan starred in Mount Zion. He's one of the judges on X Factor New Zealand.
And you're way too big for the show, Stan.
Are you trying to call me fat? Is that why you brought me to make?
Ben, not a good start.
No,
mate.
it was just saying that you're really famous. Come on, come on.
He's not loving it already. Go when you serve him up his burger, just go, oh, I put a bit of extra mayo in that.
It's got extra mayo in there.
Oh, I didn't ask for mayo.
I'll just get the mayo out and lick the burger.
Make sure we suss it out. Anything we can do to help out.
Pour all of her food into her hands.
Can you stick your hands out? Yep. There you go. Stick the other hand out, please. Thank you. Yes. There you go. Don't waste your food. We don't like people who waste food.
Look at him seriously and say, I've made my decision and it's a no from me.
I've made my decision and it's a no from me.
Everything she orders just go yuck.
Fish combo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Garden salad.
Yuck, salad.
Yuck, salad.
Do you want a what, sorry?
Flat white coffee. Sing it back to him.
A flat white coffee. Where are they drinks?
You should bring out the next order and just put some chips in your nose.
Fresh fries? They smell fresh. You don't want these fries? We've got one of those customers.
Hello, how are you?
Me? No, that's my brother.
He's a bit of a dick.
Oh, no, Stan, he's a bit of a dick.
Eat their entire order in front of them as you're serving it to them.
Cheeseburger?
Just say, hey man, if you're gonna get angry, take it easy, live your life.
We gotta take it easy, live your life.
Stan Walker, the judges have decided we are loving it. We'll see you at boot camp.
I just got out.
Now, X Factor isn't just taking over our show, it's also taking over the news bulletins as well, who are sucking up their minutes with some Dominic Bowden dramatic-style pauses.
Helen Castles reports.
Jono Hutchison is in Gisborne and he joins us now live. Jono.
Why should Team New Zealand even bother again?
Now, coming up on the show, our man Charles talked to Chopper.
Yeah, we find out if we're sexier than ex-Shortland Street starlet Anna Julienne.
Spoiler alert, you're not.
Stop ruining the end of our skits, guy.
We'll catch you after the break. See you soon. On a big week for rugby.
Massive week for rugby, Ben, because there's not usually big weeks for rugby in this country.
Never really hear about it normally.
But they announced plans for a movie about Stephen Donald, the All Black, his World Cup winning kick.
I don't think one movie's enough to fill up the whole story. It's just such a classic. Luckily, I've already done it for them. Hey, Graham. Yep, I can do it. I did it! Just save those movie makers $3 million. If you could please donate that straight to TV3, that would be ideal.
Yeah, we're in dire straits. We've had to put a question mark after our slogan. TV3 ain't no place I'd rather be.
I'd probably rather be at Sky, let's be honest.
Now, the Stephen Donald movie...
Fuck it. I didn't get the Takata Day hosting job, guys.
You wanted that one too. I'm sorry about that one, man. You wanted that one.
There's always Native Affairs next week.
Now, the Stephen Donald movie isn't the only one being made this year. There's other Kiwi blockbusters.
Yeah, John Key's got his own film coming out. Despicable Key.
But if you like that one, Jono, you'll love this one. The Hanover finances the Hanover.
What about the new David Bain movie, Baining Day?
Oh,
no, Bain's playing the Ethan Hawke role. He's the hero. You guys are racists.
Speaking of racists, our man-childs caught up with an Australian this week for an interview. Check it out.
Wrong time to pause, Don Bowden.
The Man-Childs. Big questions, small wages. They're Jono and Ben at 10 years old.
I'm Lil Ben. And I'm Lil Jono, and today we're talking to Chopper. You swear a lot, so to stop you from swearing in front of kids, we brought you this.
How much do I put in for the C-bomb?
Maybe $2?
Fuck yeah, next question.
You were always over here in New Zealand. Is that because nobody thinks you're funny in Australia?
No, they do. It's just that in Australia you can't say naughty words, let alone say them in front of an 11-year-olds.
10.
10? Oh, fuck yeah.
We understand you went to prison. Was that for crimes against comedy?
No, it wasn't actually. Very similar incident to this. Me in a hotel room with a couple of minors, you know, the rest is history.
What's the best way to bully someone at school?
The sharp end of a toothbrush and you put it in just under their kidney. And then you make sure you get the toothbrush in the bin ASAP.
Is your moustache real?
Yes.
What happens if I pull it?
You get punched in the
In what part of Australia is it okay to draw on yourself and wear sky blue polo shirts?
Pretty much all of Australia. The one thing that we don't like in Australia is if you arrive by boat, and we're pretty transport specific when it comes to that.
My teacher has given me 3 detentions this week. Could you take care of her?
For $3.50? What am I going to do? Just walk up to her and call her the C-bomb for $3.50? That's not going to cut it.
We can take her to the zoo and we can drop her in the lion's cage.
That is so 1950s. Why don't you just get a little curly moustache and lift triangular weights, you old school freak? You got to get creative, son. Next you'll be like, why don't we tie her to a railway track and go no for 20 minutes while the train arrives? No, get in there with a machete and buck her up.
Are you allowed to do that on TV?
I don't know. And more importantly, how much money did we raise?
Enough to buy this much of Home and Away.
Nearly got a scene at the diner, guys.
Now, in political news this week, the whole man ban thing from the Labor Party, well, that was canned.
The man ban gets canned.
Labor cans the man ban.
And its man ban has been banned.
They've banned the man ban, guys.
The man ban's been canned.
Man, I was looking forward to having a jam about the man ban plan, man.
Can they ban the man ban, Nan?
Sure can.
Fans of the man ban are against the plan to can the ban.
My mate Stan can't stand the man ban, man.
I'm cooking ham flan in this pan for my mate Greg. Damn it! Damn it, I fucked it up!
So anyway, this week we just decided to see who was the most popular sex in this week's Action Men. What was that?
This is Sex's Appeal, a contest between one female and 2 males to determine which of the sexes is most appealing.
Getting a dude to parallel park your car for you.
Easy for Anna, hard for us.
That's sort of the point, though, isn't it?
Shit, she's good.
Hi.
Observe as the female lures her prey,
Thank you so much.
and the weak male is powerless to resist.
Yeah, check this out. It's easy.
Like a boss. Yeah, let's blur his face just to spot him.
And now the male will take his turn.
Hey man, can you park the car for me?
He's bold, but unsuccessful.
I was just hoping you might want to back the car into... Okay, it's all right. That works if you're staying at the Heritage.
And or if you're a tosser.
Victory for the female, but the contest is far from over.
It's a glorious sunny day here in Mission Bay.
No, it's not.
It's freezing.
And today, you have to put sunscreen on, Anna.
Yeah.
But not by yourself.
No.
You have to get a dude to do it for you. Good luck.
And this feminine trap is set.
Jogger and a pubescent teenage boy. If I was Anna, I'd be going for the pubescent teenage boy. Did that sound as bad as I think it just sounded?
She's making a move.
A girl is talking to me.
Sure.
Oh, he's just done it.
And the young calf has fallen prey.
Working it in.
You have a good day.
Too easy.
Yeah, feast to a honey pot.
Quite clearly you've got an advantage.
Yeah, I got a couple of advantages.
But physically disadvantaged is the second male.
Couldn't just put a bit of sunscreen on the back.
Oh, he's going to do it. No qualms about it at all.
And success.
I can't believe he got it.
Yeah, stop the chest a bit too much.
No.
That's good. That's...
There is much we still don't know about sex appeal, so it's on to the final challenge.
The next game is what, Anna?
Getting someone to do up the button on my dress while I have my hands full of stuff. Can't do it myself.
Good luck.
I'd like to see you guys try.
We will. That's the point of this thing.
Look a bit prostituting.
While the challenger males leer on, the female lays her
My
trap.
buttons come undone on my dress.
Of course he's going to have.
And again, her allure is far too potent to resist.
He's got some swag on there.
I guess you've only got one button, and it is actually your pant button.
So undo our pants and get some guy to do up her trousers.
And now for the men.
If Anna was Pretty Woman, we're definitely ugly men.
Hey man, you couldn't just do up my pants here?
And the first attempt is met with hostility.
Couldn't just do my zip up, could you,
They
babe?
may have attracted the attention of an old silverback.
Don't let him put you off. Don't let him put you off. Thanks,
I
mate.
got the same problem.
Thanks, mate. That's great. That's great. The old zip as well. It's all right.
And unlikely success for the male proves on this occasion that perhaps this old man should update his name's prescription.
Well, boys, guess what? I think that's the gender debate solved.
Now done.
In conclusion, they'd rather help a hot chick than they would two washed-up comedians on a channel that's in receivership.
Now, coming up, Jono has a crack at a reality TV show.
One of us gets punished for making bad sketches.
But right now, it's shit nobody says when living in Auckland. We'll see you soon.
Shit nobody say. Ain't nobody saying the shit, no. Shit nobody say.
Man, this parking's cheap.
Here, the weather's meant to stay like this all day.
Man, traffic is a breeze today.
Mate, I wonder what's going on south of the Bombays.
Can I get an instant coffee?
I should buy a house.
I'm catching public transport to work.
Road trip to Hamilton?
I just got us tickets to the Blues game. No, it's a rugby team in Auckland.
Welcome back to the show with breaking TV3 news.
Oh, you're kidding. Ben, it's the stockbroker on the phone.
Yeah?
We've just lost Hunting Show Outdoors with Jeff, guys. He's off to TVNZ.
Oh, no. But it's not going to go. Jeff's going to stay in the network with another show, a far more cost-effective show.
Yes, another bullseye. Don't go away. Be right back after the break with more Indoors with Jeff, watching Outdoors with Jeff.
Indoors with Jeff is brought to you by Weedle, new official sponsor of Jono and Ben at 10.
Join Weedle.
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 Weedle? What the heck is Weedle?
It's an online religious cult funded through European tax havens.
Oh, thank God. I was worried it was going to be something weird.
Weedle!
More breaking news, guys. Got the stockbrokers on the phone again. After that sketch, Weedle are now taking their lucrative sponsorship dollars to TVNZ.
not Weedle! The time for part 2 of Jono vs. Ben, and this week we're revamping reality TV shows.
Yes, and DIY program The Block is about to return. And of course, The Block is sponsored by Bunnings Warehouse.
Yes, that's right.
If you find a better show on a different network, it's definitely not Mitre 10 Dream Home.
Anyway, here's my version of The Block. Last time on the old block, while Percy was nailing the Renos, Winifred was struggling with the challenge at Bunnings.
Winifred, what are you doing? You're meant to be at Bunnings. What am I supposed to do with a bunny? Not a bunny, Bunnings.
And then some tragic news for Glynis,
Arthur's passed.
who was distraught over Arthur's passing.
Yeah, I had to pass on the challenge. I was looking for my teeth.
Alrighty guys, it is time for your next challenge. Glynis, you have something to say?
The nurse is trying to kill me.
I am not the nurse. Now, for today's challenge, we're going to build a wall.
We going to war to beat the Germans?
No, we're not going to war to beat the Germans, mate.
Is it time for Coronation Street?
No!
Is it time for a cup of tea?
No! You've had 17 cups of tea this morning. Blowing the bloomin' budget to pieces with your tea drinking. Right, now get to it.
Oh my God.
Next time on the old block, things get deadly serious.
To build a coffin.
And the competition takes its toll. Let's work on the coffin, Percy. Percy?
It's a part of the job I hate.
Yeah, the digging takes fucking ages. And the contestants get a surprise visitor.
Hello, everybody. How's the building going?
There you are, Mr. Richardson. It's time for your nap.
I'm not an old person. I'm the host of the block.
Of course you are, Mr. Richardson. We're all the host of the block. Now let's go get your meds, shall we?
I didn't need beds. I was a black cat.
Of course you were, Mr. Richardson.
And the best thing about that is that we didn't have to pay the old people because they can't remember doing it. And they'll be asleep now because they go to bed at 5 o'clock.
Well, that is our show for another week. We leave you with our punishment for last week's Jono vs. Ben, which was our closest ever.
Yeah. Like the America's Cup, we'll be back next week and no one will give a fuck. Thank you so much for watching, and this week it sucks to be me. We'll see you next Friday.
Now, last week we both made transport movies, and because of that, it's a stock car punishment.
I don't see one single stock car in this yard.
Don't worry about that. Just here's your costume, man. Because it's stock cars, stock cow. Get it?
Tenuous.
Yeah, just go in the Portaloo, get changed, I got everything sorted. Okay, Jono's not a silly man. There is no stock cars. I've got something else up my sleeve.
What are you doing? Alright, mate. Oh, there's a fucking camera here. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you lifting me up in a crane?
No.
What? No, No, it's cold. What are you doing? What is it?
3, 2, 1, go! It's the greatest milkshake ever!
What was that?
It's a giant milkshake, mate! Kind of like the ones you threw at Timmy last week.
It's the greatest milkshake ever, mate.
My milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard.